We're very lucky to have kangal dogs on our side, because if we didn't, it would have been very difficult to protect livestock from bear attacks. These giant dogs will happily take on any bear to protect livestock from them, and they always win, which is exactly what we're about to see today. This sheep herder spotted his dog fighting with something in the distance and started running towards the dog to see what was happening. He was herding a very large flock of sheep, and as usual, his dogs were helping him protect and watch them. Suddenly, he heard his dog barking and growling, and when he looked over, the dogs seemed to be fighting. The distance between them was considerable, but he ran through it all until he got to the dog and discovered that a small bear was what the dog was fighting. The bear had tried to sneak up on the sheep and attack one of them, but the dog was able to catch it just in time. A vicious fight resulted, and the dog was completely destroying the bear to the point where the herder felt sorry for the bear and tried to get his dog away from it. Even though this bear wasn't really trying to prey on the herder's sheep, it was unfortunate enough to be passing by in the mountains at the wrong time. The herder's kangals were quick to chase after it, and the bear had her cubs with her and did not want to fight at all. But the kangals could not control their protective instinct and started chasing after it the moment they spotted it. The bear ran, probably very concerned about her cubs. And even though bears get most aggressive when they have their cubs around, the mother knew that there was no way she could survive against the dogs and realized that her only option was to run and hope for the best. A giant bear was slowly approaching 3 kangal dogs from behind here, and the dogs had no idea at first. It's unclear what the bear's intentions were, but as soon as the dogs sensed its presence, they turned around and charged at it at full speed. The bear shrank and was visibly intimidated, thinking about running away for a moment, but then it stopped and tried to act as non-threatening as possible to avoid the dog's wrath. Up in the mountains, a very foolish mother bear approached several kangals thinking she could intimidate them. She planned to get past them and attack a herd of sheep in the distance. However, the bear was shocked when the dogs, far from being intimidated, actually charged at her and her cubs. A chaotic back and forth ensued as the dogs tried to attack the bear and her cubs, while the bear did her best to charge at any dog that came near her babies, trying to scare them away and allow her cubs to escape as they all tried to run away. Having a small army of kangal dogs chasing after you is always a bad thing, but that's exactly what happened to this brown bear. After the dogs spotted it approaching the livestock they were protecting, they didn't give the bear a chance to come to them. Instead, they started racing towards it. The bear knew it couldn't win a fight against all of them, so it turned around and started running, but the dogs just wouldn't stop chasing after it. This bear ended up getting knocked down on its back and was fighting for its life after 2 huge kangals unleashed their fury on it. The bear had tried to attack the dogs and their owner when they ran into each other in the mountains. However, the predator quickly regretted its decision when it realized it was no match for the angry, protective dogs. Both canines worked together to knock the bear to the ground, attacking without holding back. The bear looked like it was begging for mercy almost. Greed and hunger led this bear down a mountain that it found really hard to climb back up again with the dogs chasing after it. The bear had spotted a bunch of cows and rushed towards them without thinking, assuming it would be able to prey on one of them. However, it was surprised to be attacked by a few kangals as soon as it made it down there. All the bear wanted at this point was to run back up the mountain and get away from the dogs, but the dogs attacked it non-stop and would not leave it alone. 4 fearless kangals had cornered a giant bear, dead set on taking its life. Despite the bear's attempts to de-escalate the situation and avoid a full-on fight, the dogs would not accept anything less than killing it. Realizing there was no way out, the bear was forced to fight back. It grabbed one of the dogs and started biting it, while the other dogs attacked the bear with everything they had. It was a truly vicious battle, where the bear learned that dealing with these dogs could turn very bloody and very deadly very quickly. But it doesn't always take multiple dogs to chase a giant bear away. This dog was able to do it all by itself after a massive grizzly approached the flock of sheep that it was protecting. It seemed almost too easy. Before the dog even got close to the bear panicked and started running away. The dog chased it for a short distance before stopping and barking at the top of its lungs to warn the bear not to come back again. Getting so close to being attacked by a giant bear must be a truly terrifying experience. But lucky for this guy, his 2 loyal and giant kangals were right there, ready to sacrifice their lives to protect him. However, they didn't need to, as the bear quickly changed its mind about having an all-out fight when it realized how big and fearless the 2 dogs were. The short skirmish that took place was just the bear trying to protect itself while it tried to figure out a safe way out of there. Did you enjoy this video? Please let us know in the comments section down below. And don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. And please, turn on your notifications bell to get notified when we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.